Hello everyone, I hope you've had a great day so far and that you're doing well. For this video we'll be going through an unboxing of the September 2022 monthly subscription box from Bokksu. And I do try and keep myself somewhat surprised, so I actually don't know the actual theme for the September box. Although, in saying that, it is obviously published on the main Bokksu site, etc. So it's not exactly a well-guarded secret. Post the video, I will obviously know, and the thumbnail for the thumbnail for the video will have the name of the theme. So as I mentioned, this is from Bokksu. I do have a special link in the description to get you a bit of an initial discount on your first box, which will be the Seasons of Japan box as your introductory box. Up to you. It is a standard box you have to go through, but I think once you get through that, a lot of these boxes are very well themed and thought out. So something to keep in mind, but that link will be in the description. So here we have the usual standard orange box for a Bokksu box. It has arrived fairly late in the month, and I think that's just due to change in shipping logistics. But I have noticed that the box is very much orange through and through. So now that we've had a quick look at the orange box, which hasn't really changed, in terms of inside the box, we have the actual guide for the theme. So the theme of this particular box is Matsuri Nights, and obviously this is the culture guide for volume 41. That's pretty cool. And then ever so quickly we do have the usual little thank you card, which is always nice to see, with a bit of a snippet of some of the items that are included. And then we will have naturally everything in its very well packaged and thought out packaging, and obviously there'll be some very interesting snacks, teas and everything in between inside. So I will take everything out of the box, and then we will have a better look through the actual guide and the corresponding snack. And with everything out of the Bokksu box, so here we have the front of the Matsuri Nights culture guide, with what I can imagine are the lanterns in the background. We'll look at the back of the booklet once we get there. So in terms of inside the guide, what do we have here? Do you know Japan has thousands of Matsuri, also festivals, each year? Each festival is special in its own way, but many feature fireworks, parades, dancing, and our favorite, street food. It's true, street food is pretty darn cool. This month we're transporting you to a Japanese festival where you'll taste delicious treats you'd find there, like takoyaki in snack form. So that's the brief rundown on volume 41. In terms of where our snacks are from, we have 6 different locations throughout Japan. This time we're getting snacks from Niigata, Nagano, Kyoto, Tokyo, Osaka, and Fukuoka. Very nice. The usual Let's Learn Japanese page. Okay, so starting with the... I apologize in advance for some of the lighting. Let's see if I can remedy that. That's a bit noisy. Okay, so Tokyo Caramel Financier Cake. So we have 2 of these. Buttery cake made with almond flour. Caramel flavored one is often sold at Tokyo Haneda Airport, and making it a perfect souvenir. So we're going to have 2 of these little caramel cakes. Should be very nice. And then we have more cake. In fact, I think this is going to be a very cake-themed one. Edo Matsuri Nigoyaki cake, which I believe is these. In fact, we also get 2 of these as well. So 2 for 2. Doll-shaped cake is baked in a small iron mold and filled with custard. So there you go. So we get 2 of those. So 2 cakes so far. A Japanese sake azuki crunch, which I believe were these. So get 2 of those. So far we're doing quite well with the doubles. Crispy puffed rice treats. Made with red beans, white chocolate, and sake. So for those in the Western world, just think of rice bubbles with flavour. We have a raindrop mochi cake, which I believe is this. Which is interesting because when I first took this out, I completely thought that this was a jello. Which, to be honest, it's a raindrop mochi cake. It's probably not half wrong. Yeah, it kind of basically is. Without trying to do the quick 5 words or less description of the cake. So we have 1 of those. What do we have here? Little mini chocolates. Well, mini cookie sandwiches with strawberry filling. We have 2 of these. These are very nice little snacks. There's been obviously a few of these in previous Bokksu boxes, and they are very nice. So we get 2 of those. Milky mochi. Now I'm noticing a general theme here that most of my mochis, when I finally see them, have been squished. Now, obviously things happen. The box is probably moving around quite vigorously in transport. So yes, it's no real big surprise that they get a little bit squished, but it is unfortunate. But yes, there's still 2 of them, so hopefully start with the one looking the most squished and then the one least squished. So there's those 2. So those were the Milky Mochi. So there's a lot of sweet things in this box so far. Handmade rich hojicha candy, which I believe was this one. So we're still on the sweet side, so these will be basically rock candies. Should be very nice to try. It looks like they do have a little resealable bag as well, and there'll be some little bag of desiccator in there to keep it relatively free of fluid. Can't tell how many's in there. Well, actually, 1, 2, 3. It's probably about half a dozen in here. So that's not too bad. So that's that one. We have another type of snack. I believe is this. So we got 2 of these. Snack covered in chocolate mixed with green tea grown in Kyoto. Okay, so it's basically a bit of a green tea type chocolatey snack. So 2 of those. Okay, so we're actually moving into some savory items here. So Osaka Beni Shoga Ginger Tempura Potato Chips, which I believe was this giant bag of potato chips. It is a very big bag, but that's okay. We like bags of potato chips. We like bags of potato chips from Japan because they're different and things that we don't normally get here. So they're always a nice thing to try. So basically, it appears to be red pickled ginger and tempura battle. It should be a very interesting type of potato snack. That was that one. We have these Osaka Kare Kare Curry, which I believe are these little type of items. What are they? Top secret blend of curry spices with the taste of takoyaki octopus balls. That should be very nice. Definitely not as big as the another potato bag, but should be a nice little snack. What do we have here? We have the caramel almond okaki. I believe is this. I think. Fried rice, and you know, I feel it's that one, and this one is the... Trying to figure out what is what. Actually, maybe, no. Yes, no, maybe. No, I'm going to assume it's still this one. Wait, almond and... Oh, okay. It is probably this one. Sorry, the images and where things were getting me a tad bit confused. So, this one, the almond okaki, is this particular item. So what are these? Fried crackers made from some rice, and there'll be a bit of a almond and caramel flavor. So that's that one. As for this one, the takoyaki sauce, that will be this one, the rice cracker one, so that's another savoury one. Treat tastes like the sweet and savoury sauce that tops takoyaki or fried octopus balls. So this should be very nice if you're like me, a good takoyaki. Strawberry chocolate cookie. What is the strawberry chocolate cookie? I'm going to assume the strawberry chocolate cookie is this. It's the actual one item that's not actually in its initial packaging. So sandwich cookie with bittersweet chocolate and strawberries. So that should be a very nice little cream type cookie. And then we have the one tea bag. So what do we have here? The blend swiftly balances sweetness, astringency, bitterness, and umami. Very nice. Oh, I actually realised there's different instructions for how you can actually have it. You can even have it cold. Very nice. And then that pretty much brings us to the end of the included snacks, and then the rest of the pages will just provide a bit more backstory for what is Matsuri. So, looks like these are some of the different festivals that happen throughout Japan. So, Kyoto has one, Tokyo has one, Osaka has one, Fukuoka has one, and I'm sure each region has their own specific and individual festivals throughout the year. It's very nice. And then the usual, do you want more Bokksu snacks? And then on the end, so this is a bit of the hint for the next box. So this will be October 2022. Next month's haiku hint: the nearing harvest and all its bountiful crops under a white sphere. Given this is now Eastern culture as opposed to Western culture, I don't know if it has anything to do with Halloween. I don't think it does. Sadly, I don't have enough global knowledge to actually make a guess as to what this one will be. Well, either way, I'm sure it'll be very exciting, and I'm wondering if we'll lean towards more savoury than sweet. Guess we'll find out in a few weeks. Well, probably next week for those who are lucky enough to get their Bokksu box early, given that at the point of recording this video it's actually coming to late September. So that brings us to the end of the unboxing of the September 2022 Matsuri Nights Bokksu monthly box. A nice array of sweet and savoury items. As always, the savouries have definitely piqued my interest, but some of the extra cakes and cookies from this set also look very, very nice, and I'm actually glad that some of the cakes have come in doubles, because you always know you'll have one and go, it's really, really good, and then realise that you don't have any more, in which case there is the Bokksu boutique if you wish to order more specific snacks. If anyone's ever curious, yes, you can order more of a particular snack as well. on the boutique website. Thank you very much for watching this unboxing video. Feel free to leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the content. All of this does help support the channel, and I do greatly appreciate it. Extra content can also be found on my Instagram account, link below. Stay safe and take care, and I will catch you all in the next video, which may be next month's Bokksu or some of my other video content on my channel. See ya.